Margaret Ann Windsor, and I was kidnapped in 41 and brought to Moulton, Alabama, given the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey Childers. The twins had been murdered by their mother, Lina Dempsey, and I'll show you that family photo, a glossed over picture of it made in 43. I was taken there in 41. I'm showing you Hustler magazine, Larry Flint. This is an article endorsing me, April of 84, where he says, I know who was responsible for a shooting in Lawrenceville, Georgia, March the 6th, that'd be tomorrow, in 78. Kathy McDonald, I wrote in the book, Medical Malpractice book, about mind control and what you could do with it, make deaths appear of natural cause, cure it, program people to go out and kill or fly a plane into the ocean or do anything you want to with it. It's unlimited. It's a murder weapon that's invisible. So the ones that I've talked about over the years were deliberately done. I had antifreeze put in me after I had a letter from the FBI. I had a letter from them June the 23rd of 79, Moonraker Apartments, and I had antifreeze put in me April Fool Day of 80, because this is what this has all been, an April Fool joke to everybody, that they could kidnap a monarch, replace the monarch with their own, George the Sixth and Elizabeth, who's part of the New World Order, the Freemasons, the Illuminati. Joe Kennedy was ambassador then, appointed by Roosevelt. My uncle George the Sixth helped kidnap me, the Kennedy clan, Roosevelt's, Rockefeller's, Bilderbergers. The Jewish state became after my kidnapping and all the illegal treaties therein. So no wonder Israel's a friend of the United States, because they helped in my kidnapping, and that's why they came to be, the illegal treaties. So I'm a pawn. I've been sacrificed, not because the British citizens did anything wrong. They did it right. They tried to come after me and get me back, and they're the reason I was able to live. It may have, and it was, a living hell, but they were there, and their lives have been a living hell where they've lost it. Okay, and if it's fun for the United States to invade, and that's what they did, Great Britain, by taking down my father and installing George the Sixth, her father, she's part of the Illuminati, so are the Clintons, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I do want to say this, the mental health has been used in this, and mind control has nothing to do with mental illness, but they've used mental health. Larry Flint was, because he was telling the truth, the Bloomingdale tapes, and helped me, I'm sure that was part of it. He was taken to Butner, North Carolina, federal prison, where he was tortured, mentally given drugs and tortured. I want to say this, I never knew I would end up here in Roanoke. I came here in 86, and I was still driving a Hustler car. He furnished it for a year, and I never spoke to them again. And he was put in prison. His wife died, Althea, which was weird, May of 87. But they have tortured him using drugs and the mental health system. What I want to say, though, I had the car May the 4th. It was on a Sunday of 84. And without any money, but I had the car furnished by Hustler, a little Aries, Dodge. And I was just finding out about my real name, being told that my father never married Wallace Simpson, a double did. My mother's Georgia O'Keeffe's sister, Claudia Ruth O'Keeffe. This is a picture of me growing up. And this is the family where they put me and gave me the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey. I married a Childers. Lina was the mother of the twins. She was unwed, and she killed them, and the family covered it up. And later, this Annie Dempsey Carter, Mrs. Ezra Carter, she was a teacher at Lexington Military Academy. And thank God the cops and the police and sheriff there in Carlisle and Paris, Kentucky were doing the right thing. They were on my side. I haven't committed a crime. But all these people would tell you they're good Christians and God helped them, and, well, they must think he's blind. This is me. Or that he sanctions torture and kidnapping and theft and all that, and the golden rules mean nothing. Obviously, you can manipulate them to your own belief system. This is my dad. This is my uncle who helped kidnap me with the Illuminati and Bilderbergers and Kennedys. And this is why you'll never see me. They put a 99-year seal, and history would tell you, they talk about Selma, Alabama. I was taken to Moulton and ended up Huntsville, Alabama. NASA and all that gets involved in hostage payoff for my ransom. United States doesn't pay ransom money. They sure collected it in different ways. But anyway, that's the reason you'll never see me. There's a seal put on it. I am the legal heir. They've got my father marrying this woman and abdicating, which was total fabrication and a lie, which left it to his brother, the sorry sot. The king's speech, total lie, all of it's been. He was married to Elizabeth Bowes, who's kin to the Rothschilds, the Jews, and that's an illegal lineage. Elizabeth and her old bunch of thugs, Charles part of it too, of the New World Order, Clintons, etc. And that's why I want to get back to this, because I can't put all of this down. I have on a lot of videos before, so many, and it doesn't seem to anybody do anything about it. You got to get people before a court of law. You got to have an attorney, and I can't get anything. In other words, the law enforcement works against me. I can't get an attorney, or they end up leaving. So it's like carte blanche against me. Anything they want to do, just about they can. And here's what I wanted to say at this, because this has been denied me. Any civil rights, everybody's afraid of, well, first of all, the law enforcement can get things on you, and everybody's got something to hide. That doesn't mean that people needed to break the law because they thought they were immune. If they went along with law enforcement, they would their crime would be deleted, and nobody's they're above the law. Whatever they helped the law do to me was okay. They would be sanctioned, wouldn't be prosecuted. And that's where I've been denied anything, a lawyer to represent me, etc. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst. Aristotle. That's where I can't get an attorney. And I wrote about mind control because the man that shot Larry Flint in Lawrenceville was under mind control, March the 6th to shoot him of 78. And that was in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and I was living in Marietta at Moonraker Apartments at the time I was doing the book. But it turned out it's the Tesla files that I had never read or even knew they existed at that time, and really I thought all of the trouble and pain and what was happening to me, the antifreeze put in me, and my apartment illegally taken, and they let it happen, was because of the book in Larry McDonald, U.S. Congressman, doctor, and a list of doctors and rape and killings. I thought that was it. I found out in late 83 of my kidnapping and who I am, and who kidnapped me. I wanted to get this across, so they've used the mental health system in this. Mind control has nothing to do with mental illness. And once a doctor that can deliberately diagnose you, it's like a murder weapon. It would hang over your head, and this is what the people need to think about when they're in a rush to get their kids to counseling and all this. And I'm not against counseling or legitimate psychiatric care, but when it's used as a murder weapon, and it was many times, Dorothy Kilgallen, Martha Mitchell, I mean, you can read it off. But also, Anastasia is a cousin of mine, just like she is to Elizabeth.